Hello, welcome to my channel. So as you can see, I'm doing an acrylic set on really long tips, extreme length. Um, I've never even done them before. I bought these clear tips because I wanted to make one of them. Oh, it will come to me. It will come to me. Anyway, I wanted to make one of them. You know when you do nails in boxes with different mediums, you know, with acrylic and gel and that lot. Can't for the life of me think of what it's called, but that's what happens. Menopause brain. Anyway, so I thought I would just do a nail bed on this one. It didn't turn out as good as I thought. I usually do a better nail bed, but this was just like, I just thought I'd give it a go. I tried to shape it and it wasn't going as I wanted it. I thought I'd do greens because I opened my drawer and I looked at my acrylics and I'm like, what am I going to do? What can I do? Greens. Popped out all the greens, mate. Pulled out all the greens. This has been sped up. It is a little bit of a long, video. So please excuse me. I'm just like, the video was long at the beginning and I've shortened it to as much as I possibly can. So I'm not cutting anything out. I didn't have the filing in there because that took me forever and a day to just do. My hand is really itchy because I've got acrylic dust on my hand. Should have put on some gloves, but there you go, I didn't. Yeah, I just thought I'd crack out thing, give the opportunity to be on camera because Alexandra's coming. So I got a hand from a company called Elena Hands, and they make prosthetic limbs for people. I'm assuming through either disease or, and they've lost a limb, surgery, whatever. So they make prosthetic limbs and they make hands for the nail industry. And these hands look real. So when this hand comes, I'm cracking that puppy out. I'm going to show you my new girl, yeah? Don't think I'm going to ignore my thing. I've not been doing many acrylics because it's been really hot. Now, people that work with acrylic know that when it's really hot, it's going to set really quick. So I've not been doing them. I've been getting into gels because it's easier to do gel videos and I can just crack out a video, no time. Acrylics is different. I've got a lot to bring out and the smell, I have to make sure that it's not lingering because my old man don't like it. So I have to just make sure that, there's no, there might be a little bit of remnants of it that I can't get rid of, but the strong smell of monomer, I can't have it. So I don't really do much acrylics, but I'm going to start doing it. I've got to start doing it. I sent off my coursework the other day, so I'm really hoping I get at least a pass. Even if I just scrape past it, I'll be appreciating it. But yeah, I just thought, I've got to do a video on acrylics. I did ask one of my ladies at work the other day and she said yes, so I'm going to do one. This is a marble. This set turned out pants. But that's because it's when you just, you fall off a bike, you get back on, you just carry on going. Well, I fell off the bike and I couldn't be bothered to get back on, is my thing. But now I'm getting back on my bike and I'm going to start doing this. I've got to start doing acrylic sets. I don't do enough. I want to be able to really sort of push myself into doing it. I do thoroughly enjoy doing it, but I look at my stuff and I just think, what do I do? What am I going to make? And I know there's thousands of ideas that I could do and nothing springs to mind and it really frustrates me. I just thought I'd just do a quick little, well, it wasn't a quick little set, it was a set. It took me a while. With shape it, with filing and applying the acrylic in that. It probably took me about an hour to do these 4 fingers. And I didn't have to make the nail, which was appreciated. But mixed media, that's what the box set's called. It's mixed media box set. So you just, them deep photo frames, if you don't know what it is. The deep photo frames that you can put your picture in and then maybe add some gems or some lights or something. It's one of them, you can use them. So I'm going to make a design where I've got these long talons. I've got a couple of gems that I want to use on it. I will do it, but that is going to take me a while. I have brought, you know, where you can do the like ferdily, is that what it's called? That wavy, the flowery thingamajiggy with the flowers and the dots and the spirals and swirls and whatever. I bought some sheets. I practice sheets of those because I really need to practice. Because you know what, I like to make a nail, but I absolutely love to be able to draw on one. There's so many people out there that are talented, and I'm not saying I've got talent. I just like to have a bit more talent than I don't have at the moment. This just, yeah, you know what, I don't even know if I was in shot enough, and I'm just getting on with it. What am I doing? I don't even know I can't see what finger I'm doing because I'm still doing the middle finger because the record box is in the way, so you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm just getting my colours and I'm picking up like a wet bead, wiping off a brush, dipping it in the liquid, another wet bead, putting it down. And then once you've done that, you clean off your brush, wipe it off, and then you just use the tip of your brush. I find it really difficult to push it, so I'm just moving the liquid and not digging it into the acrylic. But that's why I thought halfway down, I thought I'd leave it, put a bit of glitter or something there, or a different colour just to leave it, because I was like, Right, what am I doing now? Oh yeah, so on the index finger, I thought I'd use grey. I don't know why, because I went on the internet and I said, summer colours for 2021. And they come up with all these things, and there was like one with green and grey, and I was like, green and grey? Alright, okay. Sometimes I wonder if you should really trust everything you see on the internet. I mean, I know that you don't, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's only a colour palette. I mean, would there be people out there seriously want to mess you up with a colour palette, right? You know, there are people out there that want to be spiteful and nasty, not knowing that it's going to hurt someone's feelings or upset someone, and they don't know the effect that they're giving that person. But sometimes I do wonder, you know, it was the only one that had green and grey, and I was like, I thought, sod it, do it, green and grey. What's it going to do? It's either going to look good or crap, right? So I just thought, sod it, I'll do it. Sorry, coffee. Anyway, yeah, this voiceover is going to be long, boy. I think, you know, I've come to the realisation that I come and do videos and I talk tosh because I just like to do it. I don't sit there and explain what I do. Like other YouTubers, they'll go, I done this and I do this and blah, 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 blah. Not me. I just come on here and I just chat, rubbish. But you know what? That's the way I am. I'm going to chat rubbish. And it's got a video playing in the background just for good measure, I suppose. It's a nice green, right? That green up there is really nice. They're all colours by Annabelle. I've left them out, so when I put the video up, I'll put the link for all the colours in the description box below. What I'll do is I'll write the website and then the name of the colours. I'm not going to do the link for each individual colour because I think I used about 6 colours. I think I pulled out 8, but there was 2 that I didn't use. I used chunky glitter, I used some iridescent. What am I doing? I'm trying to blend. I'll tell you something, I've seriously got to practice. And the thing is, I don't know whether it's the fact that I was using a long tip, because the other day, I done an amazing nail. Just one nail. One pearly nail. Done a nail bed. Sharp as you like. Done like an ombre. Perfect. But these turned out to be crap. They were even worth living. Am I getting my glitter? Yeah. Oh, look at that iridescent. Now, you can't really see it here, but it's so nice. It's so nice. I think that's Seafoam Crush. I don't remember. Don't take my word for it. I shall write in the description box below. Like I say, I've kept everything out. I do try and keep things away from the cuticle. I do use Thing, thinking she's like a real person. But when my hand comes, it will look like a real person. I'll crack her out, do a quick little review video on her, compare her with Thing. Not like, you know, saying that Thing's naff, because not. I'll tell you something, Thing, she has done me amazingly. Every time I've done a set of acrylic nails, she's the only baby I'll crack out for it. But I really wanted to try something that looked real, so that when I took, if I did do a decent set, I've got something that looks like I've done it on a real person. And not like a hand that I bought. I like this hand though. Yeah, I'll tell you something. When you first start doing nails, you always look at things like them little bent fingers that you can get off of like AliExpress and eBay. They're good to practice with. They are very good to practice with when you first start out. They are very good. It is a bit difficult because of sometimes because the finger's hooked and you're putting on like a pointy tip. It's a bit difficult because the hook's quite low to the ground, so you've only got a little tip. Do you know what I mean? And then I moved on to the, I'm going to say it, cheap silicone hand that you get off of eBay. It was proper cheap. God's sake. But I tell you something, when you first start out on nails, the best thing to do is get certain things cheap, right? I used to buy my powders from a company called, can't remember, they was in Germany, but their powders are cheap. And they done me a service because they really helped me start to learn to do acrylics, understand things. Because I didn't want to have to, I used to find it expensive. I thought, I'm not going to spend, like, that colour pot would have cost me about £10. And it's only a little pot. I didn't want to spend, I couldn't understand to spend £10 on a little pot when I can spend £8 on a bigger pot. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I did. So certain products I bought were cheap and certain products I bought weren't. But now that I do nails, I buy my files off of AliExpress because I've never got a problem with them. But I buy my glitters, my powders, my liquids from Britain, from a company in Britain. I buy them from Glitterbels. My polishes I'll get either from Madame Glam or Nailchemy. Model ones ain't too bad. They're quite good as well. Some people, I don't really want to try their powders and liquid. I'm just really not sure about it because because I've seen loads of people do reviews on them and there is no ingredients and they're not happy. You know, I've seen professional people do reviews on that product and they've looked at it and said, there is no ingredients on here. If you want to buy proper products, make sure that you've got a list of the ingredients. You may not understand what they are, but make sure that you've got a list of ingredients. And if you get them and you're not sure, Google it. Find out what the ingredients are. I mean, it's going to tell you things. It's a chemical. But my monomers, my powders are from Britain because I know that they're safe. I did, when I first started, bought some real cheap liquid and powder set. It looked like a little tiny 5-gallon can. And I didn't realise, see, I never knew that at the beginning, I just thought it was a liquid and powder. I didn't realise that there's different speeds in the liquid. So some speeds will dry slow. They take a lot longer to set. And then you've got a medium speed, which might take a couple of minutes. And then you've got a fast speed, which could take a minute, even less. I bought this little set. I'm like, okay, dip my brush in the liquid, dip my brush in the powder. As soon as I took my brush out of the powder, it started to set pretty quick. And I'm like, okay, I didn't realise it was meant to happen. And that's when I understood that the powders and the liquids are different. And then I watched more videos, understood more. I bought Nail nails, now I buy Glitterbels. No offence against Nail nails, I just like Glitterbels better. I don't have no Nail nails liquid anyway. Glitterbels powders apparently you can use with any liquids. There is a thing, I think, in Scratch magazine that's saying about looking to see whether it is, if you can use a different powder with a different liquid from a different company. So 2 different companies using a powder from Annabelle's to use it with the liquid monomer from Nail. That's what I mean. I don't know, I'm going to have a look into that and find out. These are taking me long and I'm chatting. Look how my water's going green. That's because I've got powder in my brush and I'm not cleaning it off properly. and it's all just soaking up into my monomer. So once I've finished doing this, I put in fresh monomer for my clear, because I don't really want it to go green. I've contaminated my monomer with powder. That's what I've done there. Yeah, I'm putting the lids on some things, and now I should be, yeah, see, now I've changed it. I've got clear liquid, and now I'm going to put on the top coat, or the clear coat. So what I did was I just put on a clear coat, I think, on the index finger and on the pinky, because it's just a cover. But on the ring finger and the middle finger, I actually did create an apex, only because I wanted to. It takes a lot longer to do a long nail than it does like an extreme length nail like this. This is proper. I've never done them. It took me a lot longer to do these than anything. But I enjoyed it. Sorry. I'm chewing. I've got a cough sweet. Not because I've got a cough. I just like the flavour. And it's been sitting to the side of my mouth. And it's stuck to my mouth. I'm ever so sorry if I'm making disgusting noises. But anyway. So now I'm just putting a clear coat on. I'll try and make it smooth. Do not touch the cuticle. Do not get the product on your client's skin. This was just to mess about. I will do another set when I've got Alexandra, because that's her name. When I've got Alexandra, I will do a like coffin set, not extreme length, not this long, just a normal length, and I'll do a nail bed and everything. So, yeah, I just thought I'd try. You know, I mean, they look proper wonky and everything. They came out alright, but they just look really wonky. I just like, but. Yeah, I'm just putting, what am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm just doing the acrylic and that's it. Yeah, so I thought here I'd start on the tip and work my way back, because I don't know where to start putting the acrylic on an extreme length nail. I don't know if you start at the cuticle, start at the tip, start at the middle. It's all like new to me. I don't know, some people can function with nails that long. I had long nails on at work. I don't know, there might be in my last video actually, the pink set that I made of press-ons. They look really nice, they lasted me really well, but then one popped off today when I was getting my shopping. So then I came home and took the rest off. I cut the ones down on my left hand because they wouldn't come off, so I thought I'm not going to force them off, I want to keep them on as long as I can. But I'm right-handed, so the right-handed ones would come off quicker. So I just cut them down and just shaped them into almond as much as I could, really. Yeah, so this video is so long and I don't know what to say. I'm running out of voice. Actually, I'm just running out of things to say. I don't know what else to say. I sat there and chatted so much rubbish. I'm just like, I should have cut some of this out, really. You think I should have just cut some of this out? Because then it wouldn't be so blasted long, right? So I'm here doing my ring finger. So I know that I'll put it on by the nail bed first, the clear coat, clear top, so that I can brush it up into the side wings of that shape. Then I know that that's covered. Then I go down and out, and then I put a little bit on the top just to give it an apex. Sorry, if I'd built an apex with the cover powder, I wouldn't have to cover it with clear coat, because the cover powder is strength powder, so you don't really need to put a clear coat on top of that. But powders with colours and powders with glitters do need a strength powder. I mean, they do need a clear coat because they are not a strength powder. So, yeah, that's the only reason I've done that on there. But, yeah, see, I'm just doing the apex. I'm just put a little bit on. I'm trying to make sure. I mean, you can't see very well. It's not very close, right? I just thought, you know what? I'm either out of shot or too far away. I can't find the happy medium with it. It's either one or the other. I am quite happy with my cuticles. They did turn out alright on this video, actually. That one's a little bit wide, around by where I made the wings, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, and I tried to make the beads as wet as I possibly could, just so that I could get it to run down the nail. So when you put the cuticle bead on, the best thing to do is put your cuticle bead on, don't make it really soggy. Make it wet so that when you point the finger down, because you don't want it to fall back into the cuticle, you want it to fall down to the tip of the nail. Just make sure that, you know, your bead doesn't touch the skin, and then just tidy up that cuticle first. I do find that, I mean, a lot of people probably find that really difficult to do. I am struggling. But because, like I say, I don't do acrylics often, so I'm not getting the time to practice and whatever to do it. But I'm just trying to make sure that the whole nail has got enough cover on it so that when I file it and I buff it and I top coat it, it looks alright. Yeah, I am struggling that the nail started to fall out. I do struggle with the cuticle area, especially when I'm doing a colour. And if you notice, I don't hardly ever do black or white because I struggle with them colours. In gel polish form and in acrylics, I really struggle. And apparently them colours are the really hardest colours to do. Apparently red is really unforgiving as well. So when you're doing like a red, because it stains, right? So yeah, this is just like a mess. It's just called a hot mess, really. It's called a hot mess. I mean, if you saw that and I said, yeah, I'm a nail technician, you'd go, yeah, all right, you're not doing my nails, love. Because I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you for anything for saying that. But like I say, it's an extreme length. I've never done them before. I'm hoping that they don't come out too bad. It's really funny because you sit here and you look at these videos and you're chatting away and you're looking at it and you're like, does it look all right? My finger kept on getting in the way. Ping. Yeah, pinged in my bloody way, she did. Get out of my way. No, she's not touching. But yeah, I just want to make sure that cuticle was tidy and there was enough product on it. I've just got to practice I'd love to see that when my nail grows out that it's smooth. The cuticle's never smooth, really. Never really smooth. So this is them. Now they are filed and buffed and top coated. And this is them. They don't look too bad. See, look, apex. I don't know if it's long enough, but that's an apex. And the other fingers are flat, I was showing you. But that's it. Let me know what you think. Leave a like or a comment in the box below. And I shall see you in my next video. Ta-da! Thanks for putting up for me. Bye!